From roaring waterfalls and glowing skies to rainforests that breathe and volcanoes that rise overnight, our planet is full of surprises. Some places look like they're from another world, but they're very real and waiting to be explored. In this video, we're diving into 7 natural wonders that will absolutely blow your mind. Let's begin. Victoria Falls is one of the most powerful waterfalls on Earth. It lies on the Zambezi River, right on the border between Zambia and Zimbabwe in southern Africa. Locals call it Mosi Oa-Tunya, which means the smoke that thunders. Once you see it, the name makes perfect sense. The falls stretch over 5,600 feet wide and drop more than 350 feet. That's like watching a building taller than the Statue of Liberty crash down in water form, again and again. When you're near it, the sound is loud, the mist soaks your face, and rainbows appear in the air. It's a full-on nature show. Adventurous visitors can take a dip in Devil's Pool, a natural rock pool right at the edge of the falls. Others enjoy scenic walks, boat rides, or helicopter views that show the falls from above. The sight is unforgettable, and the feeling is pure awe. Victoria Falls is more than just a photo spot. It's a reminder of how strong and beautiful nature can be. No matter how many waterfalls you've seen, this one leaves a lasting mark. And now that we've felt the thunder of water, let's dive below the waves into one of the most colourful places on the planet. The Great Barrier Reef is the largest coral reef system in the world. It lies off the coast of Queensland, Australia, and stretches over 1,400 miles, longer than the entire coastline of California. But size isn't its only superpower. This reef is bursting with colour and life. It's home to over 1,500 species of fish, 400 types of coral, and thousands of sea creatures like turtles, dolphins, jellyfish, and giant clams. Snorkeling or diving in the reef feels like stepping into another world. You'll see bright fish swimming through coral gardens, starfish lying on the ocean floor, and sea turtles gliding by. If you're not a strong swimmer, you can still enjoy glass-bottom boat rides or underwater observatories. No matter how you explore it, the reef is full of surprises. But this wonder is also fragile. Climate change, pollution, and overfishing have damaged parts of it. Many people visit not just for the beauty, but to understand why protecting places like this matters. The reef is a natural treasure, one that needs care and attention to survive. Now that we've explored the wonders below the surface, let's head high above sea level, 29,000 feet up, to the highest peak in the world. Mount Everest is the tallest mountain in the world. It rises 29,032 feet high and stands on the border between Nepal and Tibet. It's part of the Himalayas and is often called the roof of the world. That name fits perfectly because this mountain is so high, it touches the clouds and reaches the sky. Climbing Everest is not easy. It's freezing cold, the air gets thin, and avalanches can happen without warning. Still, hundreds of climbers try to reach the top each year. Some make it, others turn back. Even just reaching Everest Base Camp is a major achievement and attracts thousands of trekkers every season. The journey is hard, but the reward is huge. The views are breathtaking. Snowy peaks, endless skies, and quiet valleys make you feel like you're in another world. It's not just about climbing a mountain, it's about testing your limits, facing fears, and chasing a dream that many only imagine. Mount Everest isn't just a place, it's a goal, a symbol, and an inspiration to people all around the world. And now, from the tallest point on Earth, let's take a walk on something just as legendary, the biggest rainforest in the world. The Amazon rainforest is one of the most incredible places on Earth. It spreads across 9 countries in South America, with the largest part in Brazil. Covering over 2 million square miles, it's the biggest rainforest in the world. People call it the lungs of the Earth because it produces around 20% of the world's oxygen. That's wild, right? It's home to more plants and animals than anywhere else on the planet. We're talking about jaguars, pink dolphins, poison dart frogs, giant river otters, and birds with feathers brighter than a rainbow. Scientists believe that many species living there haven't even been discovered yet. The Amazon is full of mysteries too. There are stories of lost cities, boiling rivers and trees that seem to walk. Some parts of the forest are still unexplored. The weather changes quickly, the forest hums with life, and the river flows like a giant snake cutting through the trees. But this magical place is under threat. Deforestation, fires, and climate change are damaging it every year. Visiting or learning about the Amazon helps more people understand why saving it is so important. From endless green forests and powerful rivers, our next stop takes us to one of the most iconic natural wonders in the States. The Grand Canyon is one of the most iconic natural wonders in the world. Located in the state of Arizona, USA, this massive canyon was carved by the Colorado River over millions of years. It stretches about 277 miles long, up to 18 miles wide, and over a mile deep. Just try standing at the edge without getting goosebumps. The view is like something out of a painting. Layered rock walls in red, orange, and gold stretch out as far as the eye can see. Sunrise and sunset bring magical colors that change every few minutes. You can hike down into the canyon, ride a mule, or even take a rafting trip through the river below. There's also a glass skywalk that lets you look straight down, if you dare. What makes the Grand Canyon truly special is its age and size. The rocks at the bottom are almost 2 billion years old. That's older than the dinosaurs. Scientists, hikers, and dreamers all come here to feel something bigger than themselves. After seeing this giant crack in the earth, let's now look up, way up, at a natural light show that dances across the night sky. The Aurora Borealis, also called the Northern Lights, is one of nature's most beautiful and mysterious shows. It happens when tiny particles from the sun crash into Earth's atmosphere and create glowing waves of light. These lights appear in the night sky in colors like green, pink, purple, and blue, shimmering and dancing like magic. You can usually see the northern lights in countries close to the Arctic Circle like Norway, Iceland, Canada, Finland, and Alaska. The best time is during winter, when the nights are longer and darker. Many people travel far just to see them, and the experience is often called life-changing. There's something truly peaceful about standing in the snow, looking up and watching the sky move. The lights twist, flicker, and stretch like ribbons across the stars. Some nights they appear soft and quiet, and other nights they explode in bright, fast-moving waves. No two nights are ever the same. It's more than just a sight, it's a feeling. The aurora reminds us that even the sky has secrets, and nature loves to surprise us when we least expect it. From glowing skies, we now head to a powerful place where the earth once opened up and created something new right before people's eyes. Imagine waking up one morning and discovering a volcano growing in your cornfield. That's exactly what happened in 1943 in the village of Paracutin, Mexico. Farmers watched as smoke, ash, and lava burst from the ground, and a brand new volcano was born. In just one day, the ground cracked open, and the world had a new mountain. Paracutin grew fast. Within a week, it had already reached 5 stories tall. Lava poured out, covering nearby villages and changing the land forever. Over the next 9 years, the volcano kept growing, reaching a height of 1,391 feet from its base before it finally went quiet. Today, it stands as a reminder that the Earth is always moving, changing, and full of surprises. You can hike across the black lava fields, where hardened waves of rock cover what used to be homes and churches. In fact, the steeple of one church still sticks out of the lava, a haunting but fascinating sight. Paracutin is special because it's the first volcano that scientists saw and studied from birth to end. Most volcanoes are ancient, but this one is living proof of how quickly nature can shape the world. From explosive beginnings to peaceful endings, it's clear. Earth is one incredible artist. And there you have it, 7 stunning wonders that prove nature always knows how to put on a show. From the deep canyons of Arizona to the dancing lights above the Arctic, these places remind us just how wild and wonderful our world really is. So, which one would you want to visit first? Let us know in the comments. We'll see you in the next one.